name is Janessa Mosqueda and I'm a news and multimedia editor.
Hi, my name is Abraham Morales and I'm also a news and multimedia editor. We decided to put this video together to honor and celebrate Women's History Month.
It's important to celebrate Women's History Month because throughout history, women's contributions haven't always been acknowledged, so it's important that we take this time to commemorate everything that women have done for society.
Yeah, and I feel like there's also still so many problems with equal pay and accessibility, and so I think it's important to celebrate Women's History Month to bring more light to these issues so that we can get to a better spot in society where women and men are equal.
My advice to other girls out there is to always be confident in yourself because you can do whatever you put your mind to.
We asked other staff members questions regarding Women's History Month and recorded their impromptu answers. So why is it important to celebrate Women's History Month?
To remember and honor all of the women that have paved the way for us today and given us freedoms that we enjoy and have every day.
I guess to look at the bad things that have happened in the past and the inequality that's happened for women and make sure history doesn't repeat itself.
As I feel like women are still not thought of as equal yet, and I feel like it's still important to acknowledge the accomplishments that women have made like in history, because I feel like a lot of people don't know like the big things that they have done.
But history, women's stories have been underrepresented, so it's important that we have this month so that we can hear some of those stories.
Women are all around us. There are many important positions. We need to recognize the struggles we've gone through and where we are today.
There's so many things that so many amazing women have done for the world and this planet, and oftentimes it just goes unrecognized. So I think it's really important that they get that recognition that they deserve.
They've done so much for the world, for the country, and they don't get enough credit for it.
Women go through a lot every day. I actually think about it often, how hard it is to be a woman.
Through all like the discrimination and challenges women have faced throughout hundreds of years, I think it's really special to like honor the successes and achievements that women have done.
As women, we have to uplift each other because of the struggles that we've had in the past and the sexism that we face currently.
Especially like in the past, women and men have had like very large like differences between us, especially in the workforce, and that's still going on today, like with the wage gap and everything. So I think it's important to learn from what happened in the past and so recognize that it happens today instead of being ignorant, because that's how we change things.
I am woman, hear me roar.
As a woman and not having equal rights for such a long time, longer than it should have taken, shouldn't have taken any time, but I think it's important to celebrate that and just look back on how much we've accomplished as a gender.
There's a lot of unsung influential female leaders that really helped us women get to where we are now.
Very often we are kind of underrepresented when it comes to like, we get paid less, we have to pay more for shampoo products. We didn't even get to vote until like, 1920, 1919, something like that.
My mom always taught me to be confident and feel powerful, and she's one of my biggest role models, so I always listen to her.
I've been influenced by so many powerful women in our world, especially in sports. I've always played sports that are uncommon for girls, so I've just been really influenced by famous women.
They're amazing, and they've done so much and gone through so much to like get where we are right now.
What is some advice that you would give to other women?
Be confident and go for the limits. You know, the world is your oyster and you just gotta stay true to yourself and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Stand up for yourself.
Don't let your gender, I guess, get in the way, or like anyone try to like think of you as less than because you're a woman.
Always stand up for yourself.
Know your place, not should be less than your worth just to appease someone else, and stay strong.
It's to do stuff for the female gaze and not the male gaze.
Always stick up for each other and build each other up.
It's National Women's History Month. Think for yourself and
Don't let anyone tell you you can't do anything, because you can do whatever you want.
Don't be afraid to speak your mind, like be powerful, like be strong, and just put yourself out there into the world.
Just be unapologetically yourself.
Don't expect like other people to like do things for you. Like you need to do things for yourself, especially in the workforce. Like you go out and you work as hard as you can, and in the end everything will pay off.
Follow your dreams and never give up no matter who tells you you can't do so.
Because you are a girl doesn't mean you're like any less capable of anything that a man can do.
To not ever back down and don't let men stand in your way.
Speak up for what's right. Like if you're being like repressed, you know, speak up against it and embrace yourself. Like be proud of who you are.
Be confident even if you fake it, because then you will eventually become confident and see that growth in yourself.
Be you, be beautiful, be proud of who you are, and don't be afraid to let anybody get in your way.
Just be yourself and don't let a man ever talk down to you.
Take up space, use your voice, and stay safe.
We then asked some other staff members who the most influential woman in their life is.
The love of my life is Macy Yamakowski.
A very influential and inspirational woman in my life is my mother.
I'd have to agree with Nick. My mother is one of the biggest influences in my life.
The most influential women in my life are my mom and my grandmas.